So what the Ocean Declaration seeks to do and to say is that once your marine boundaries are fixed, they're fixed in perpetuity. So no one can steal your island.
The vast blue oceans cover more than 70% of our planet, teeming with life and regulating our climate. Yet, these vital ecosystems are under threat like never before. At the recent Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa, leaders from 56 nations came together to sign the groundbreaking Ocean Declaration, an ambitious pledge to safeguard our oceans, protect marine biodiversity, and combat the devastating impact of climate change.
The most important thing is that the Commonwealth already has the Commonwealth Blue Charter, which has really been a distillation of all our hopes of implementation of the agreements we've already made on the ocean. And the tragedy is we're always making promises in our world and then we're not delivering on them. So the Blue Charter will help to implement the issues that are going to be encapsulated in the Ocean Declaration.
The Ocean Declaration aims not only to fix maritime boundaries permanently, ensuring that island nations retain their rights even if rising sea levels consume their land, but also to promote the health of maritime ecosystems. This includes commitment to protect coral reefs, restore fish populations, and tackle ocean pollution. For the Commonwealth's small island nations, many of which are on the front lines of climate change, this is more than just a policy. It is a lifeline.
Well, you come to this beautiful paradise, and then you realize that paradise is in danger. Because if the storms keep coming, if the floods keep coming, if the sea continues to rise, our islands will no longer be a lacuna of beauty and peace. They're going to be unlivable.
However, while the Ocean Declaration represents a significant step forward, actions by some Commonwealth members threaten to undermine its goals. Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom, for instance, continue to invest heavily in fossil fuel extraction. According to the Fossil Fuel Non-Proliferation Treaty Initiative, these three countries, representing just 6% of the Commonwealth's population, are responsible for over 60% of emissions generated from fossil fuel extraction within the Commonwealth since 1990. This contradiction raises serious questions about the commitment of these nations to the very principle they have endorsed. The health of our oceans is intrinsically linked to climate change. Rising temperatures lead to coral bleaching, ocean acidification harms marine life, and sea level rise threatens coastal communities. The continued reliance on fossil fuels exacerbates these problems.
To put it plainly, it is a death sentence, not phrases that I use lightly. For us, Tuvalu, if larger nations continue to increase their emission levels. We must confront this crisis collectively. As a Commonwealth family, we have a moral responsibility to uphold the commitments we made under the Paris Agreement.
The Ocean Declaration also emphasizes the protection of marine biodiversity, recognizing that healthy oceans are essential for sustaining life on Earth. Initiatives include expanding marine protected areas, restoring vital habitats like mangroves and seagrasses, and combating illegal fishing. These efforts are crucial not only for preserving wildlife, but also for supporting the livelihoods of millions who depend on the sea. Yet, the benefit of these commitments can only be realized if all members act in concert. The United Kingdom, while pledging to protect the oceans, has faced criticism for approving new oil and gas projects in the North Sea. Australia continues to be one of the world's largest coal exporters with over 200 million tons exported in 2022, contributing significantly to global carbon emissions. Such actions are at odds with the urgent need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to protect marine ecosystems. Patricia Scotland highlighted the importance of moving from promises to tangible results.
I hope that when we go to COP29, there'll be no more promises, no more pledges, but there'll be real commitment, real money, and we'll deliver. And I know that our Commonwealth Climate Finance Access Hub has been a real vehicle that we can now use to deliver that real money. With just about $8.2 million, we've already delivered more than $360 million, and we've got another $500 million in the pipeline. And if that's not good value for money, I don't know what is.
For the Ocean Declaration to be more than just words on paper, all Commonwealth nations must align their actions with their commitments. This means phasing out fossil fuels, investing in renewable energy, and prioritizing the health of our oceans over short-term economic gains. The oceans are our planet's lifeblood. Protecting them is not just an environmental imperative, but a necessity for the survival and prosperity of all nations. This is a fellow Daniel reporting on the Commonwealth's crucial choices in safeguarding our oceans and our future.